What up, guys? It is Crunchy, and I'm here with the NBA 2K14 Association. I said in my Madden video, Houston Texans franchise video, that I was going to start a NBA 2K14 Association, and here it is. I am the Grizzlies, and right now I am basically just giving you an overview of the conferences and divisions because I changed them. To me, the changes for the better. In the Atlantic, we got the 76ers, the Celtics, Knicks, Nets, and Wizards. In the Central, we have the Bucks, Bulls, Raptors, Timberwolves, and Pistons. In the Southeast, we have the Bobcats, Hawks, Grizzlies, Pacers, and Cavaliers. In the Southwest, there is the Magic, Heat, Pelicans, Rockets, and Spurs. In the Northwest, there's the Jazz, Nuggets, Thunder, Mavericks, and Trail Blazers. And then in the Pacific, it is the exact same: Clippers, Kings, Lakers, Suns, Warriors. Since this is the introduction video, we're going to kind of go over a roster thing, and I know, well, you guys don't know, but I know. I'm not too big of an NBA fan, honestly, but I do know. Okay, I normally start watching the NBA after the Super Bowl, but I do know, anyways, that the Memphis Grizzlies are better than their ratings say they are. I don't get it. I don't. I mean, Zach Randolph, to me, should be about 86. Conley should probably be about 87. Gasol should, he's not the third best player on this team. He's not. He's probably the best player on this team. The Grizzlies, I decided to go with the Grizzlies because, they got some age, they got some cap stuff, so I can't go crazy with free agents and stuff like a lot of people like to do. But basically right now we're going to trade Tayshaun Prince. He's a little bit old, has a 2-year deal for $7.24 million a year. We just can't handle that. And I understand we do not have Rudy Gay anymore, but we got to downsize. Tayshaun Prince is the first one to go. Look through the trades real quick. We got a couple of them. We got 24 teams trying to trade us. We are not trading any of our picks, that is for sure. Corver. Okay, I know how to say his name, I promise. I'm just a little pumped up right now to get this started, man. I'm so excited. I'm almost as excited as I would to start my Houston franchise. Houston franchise. Yeah, that's what I meant in the first place, anyways. Okay, here we go. I don't know. We'll trade for PJ Tucker. Trade Tayshaun Prince to the Suns. Have the computer auto adjust. And now we're going to go into gameplay, turn the difficulty on to Superstar, not Hall of Fame. I'm not good enough at this game to play on Hall of Fame. I'll get blown out every time, and I will probably quit this really fast if that were to happen. Just turn the sliders to simulation. Total sim control, because what I do is I have it set on an 82 game season. I play about every third, fourth, fifth game, somewhere around there. And that's just how it goes. I simulate a lot of games. My team has to win without me. I am not gonna be, the big time, guy that, just plays every game, goes 82-0, all that stuff. My team is gonna have to be built to win by themselves. Got Tony Allen, Zach Randolph, and Quincy Pondexter being our main squeezes, I guess you could say. I don't know. That's a little awkward. That's okay. We definitely have an issue, a small forward now, but that's okay. I think Zach Randolph may be a little bit expendable, not expensivable, expendable. Learn how to talk because of this guy right here. They traded for him, I believe, last year. But anyways, let's get right into it. Season opener against the Bulls. We're going to play it with our new conferences and everything. Memphis is in the East now instead of the West, as are the Timberwolves are also in the East instead of the West. The Magic and Heat take their places in the West in different respective conferences. And I changed up the conferences to make it, a little more competitive. I mean, if the Heat stayed in the East, they would win it every year. It'd be Heat Thunder almost every year, or Heat versus blank team. So the Heat are now in the West, where they will actually have to fight to get to the finals.
Indeed, the national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're
Here we go.
action right here on two.
All right, come on now. Okay, there we go.
Here are
Here's their starting lineup, the Bulls starting lineup, that is.
Jimmy Butler, the back,
Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Shaquem Noah playing center,
the 6'11" tornado of energy and
and their forwards, I believe, will be Dunleavy and Boozer, just as they pop up. All right.
then for the Memphis Grizzlies,
In our backcourt, Mike Conley, Tony Allen,
center position,
center Marc Gasol, hopefully the franchise.
Spaniard,
I don't know. We're going to have to move off of Randolph sometime. Rudy Gay left last season in the trade for Davis. So before the deadline, we might actually trade Randolph. I don't know. I'm going to have to ponder it, see how the season develops, if we're in the playoff race, if we're not in the playoff race, because we are in the division with the Pacers. So we should have to play them about 4 times, I think, somewhere around there. And,
balls off the tip.
just get it in. And hopefully we can beat them a couple times. Maybe.
Rose,
We're in the East now. Should be a lot easier for us to get in the playoffs. Oh, I accidentally jumped too early. He didn't even pump fake. I just decided to go block the shot that he wasn't even trying to shoot. Do that a lot. I'm not
to slow it down.
I'm not bad, but I'm not the greatest, I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, a lot of people when I do play online, they do beat me, but that's because, they shoot the threes with the power forward and do all this other crazy stuff.
He feeds it to
Passing the ball around, Pondexter has it. Oh, Pondexter loses the ball, goes out of bounds, though. We keep possession. We're actually going to pass it in to Allen. Allen driving to the hoop, passing to Randolph. Randolph gets it in spite of the foul by Boozer.
free throw coming up.
Great play by Randolph. And that is reason number 1 why I really don't want to get rid of him. But then he turns around, misses the free throw.
Because of sheer hustle.
And, he is really the face of Memphis. He has been the face of Memphis for, since he got there.
Tremendous.
I would even put him as the face over Rudy Gay. But,
On defense.
sometimes you just got to part with your pieces, man, and build for the future. If we can make a somewhat of a, playoff push, yet again, another basket with a foul. As I was saying, if we can make some kind of a playoff push, I don't know if we will be doing too much trading, minus the Tayshaun Prince trade we just made. But it's not because I don't have love for Tayshaun. He is an excellent defensive player. Not really excellent, but, he's pretty good at defense, I'd much rather would play with defensive teams. I don't really like using the Knicks, even though they're my favorite team. I don't like using the Knicks because, they're just the Knicks. No defense, 100% offense. And that's not a fun time for me.
Gasol.
Conley wide open, hits the shot. 7-4.
And that minutes load on his stars. It seems
All right.
to weather big minutes, Steve.
Let's go, Derrick Rose. Quit being a poop.
Really interesting. Going forward,
Okay, switch. Oh, Randolph gets the steal.
will that wear them down? They're
Pushing it up court. Defense is coming through. We are out defending the Bulls. I shot. I didn't mean to shoot with Gasol, but I did.
for sure. He was going to
I meant to pass it, but sometimes that's just what happens, I guess. Oh, I get completely blown by Butler. He blew by the defense. No hassles. I was just standing still with my thumb up my butt.
Contact. He's a guy you have to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Boozer had his name floated around at the trade deadline last season, guys. There were a number of teams that were very interested in having his physicality and scoring ability down low.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And it's Conley.
7-8. Dish it to Randolph. Randolph passes back to Allen. Allen shoots another three and misses again. I have a feeling we are going to stop shooting threes with Allen and start driving to the rim. We get a block by Conley on Derrick Rose.
Kevin, teams are becoming more and more cap conscious.
Derrick Rose is trying to create space. Pondexter on Dunleavy. Back to Rose.
I think some people are going to look at that contract
And Rose can't hit the leaner. Allen gets the rebound. Pushing it up court again. Allen driving to the rim. Pass it back to Pondexter.
Out to Conley.
Conley shoots the long two. It's no good.
Chicago takes it the other way.
I feel like this is going to be a very low-scoring game. Not only because it's on 5-minute quarters, but also because it is two of the better defensive teams in the game.
To Butler. Back to Rose.
We got some good power forwards, good center. Get another block by Conley on Derrick Rose again. Shot clock violation. The ball comes back to us with 1:05 left in the first. Our coach calls a timeout. I imagine we're going to do some subs here. We're just going to auto sub. You know, don't want to mess up the rotation too much. We now have the second team in, I believe, which means we have Ed Davis in, who I really want to put with Gasol. I feel like they could be a very, very dirty combination in the front court.
No good. And they can't put an end to this.
We missed the three with Miller.
defense there. Good rotation.
Even though we were a little bit late on the defense, still affected the shot just enough. We have Lee, passes to Morris. Morris hits the 10-footer or 8-footer. I don't know what it was. Mid-range, we'll say.
They're handling you all the time.
It's 9-8. This is a really good game to me because I like defense. I enjoy offense sometimes. I don't know. If we do get into the playoffs, though, I will probably turn the quarters up a little bit.
Get a shot off here.
Misses the three. We miss the rebound. He saves it. No, he doesn't. He gives it back to us. And we don't shoot before the buzzer.
And it's been a close.
It is 9-8 here in Memphis. And I believe we're now going to get some league updates, but I'm probably going to... I guess we can check on some of them.
Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls.
We got the Nets versus the Bulls next week. We're going to skip it anyways. I don't really want to watch it.
Contested game as we get this.
Start of the second quarter, we get the ball 8-9. Our second team is in. So is the Bulls' second team.
They really tightened up and made it.
And you see, one of my favorite parts about NBA is that it's not like Madden.
Sync as a unit.
You see, on Madden you just got to get good starters. Just kind of get that key wide receiver, that key quarterback. Whatever you're missing, and then you're good. But on NBA, you see, it's not just about the starters. You have to have a really good rotation. You have to have a lot of depth. You have to have a bunch of good players instead of you could have a few star players, but if you don't have the role players to go with them, then it's really gonna not do anything for you. You will probably get into the playoffs, but you won't make it very far unless you're one of those people that does kind of the Chris Paul, Dwight Howard type thing, where you immediately turn the team around by bringing 2 key free agents. We missed both free throws there. That's pretty saddening. We really don't want to lose the home opener. It is against the Bulls, though. Oh, I jumped too soon. Still affect the shot, though, with Lee. Lee gets the rebound, pushes it up court. Dishes to Davis. Davis goes behind the back and lays it in off the finger roll. It was a good possession. We got the lead back. I really like to I like to slow the game down a little bit, you know. I like slower games, low scoring, you know, like my kind of game is where it's like a 87 to 90 something win or lose, you know, not no 120 to 99 kind of situation.
Players in the league, great story. So terrific job by the Bulls.
We get the easy layup, even though it wasn't that easy.
Later in the first round.
I get the layup anyways. But slow defensive games are really my forte. I'm not really a running gun kind of guy, you know. I like to slow things down, get a lot of assists with the point guard, the power forward, you know, just everybody spread the ball around. Play some good defense. And sometimes I like to add stars onto my roster, but really I don't know if I will ever have enough cap space to do it with Memphis unless I were to make a lot of trades and cuts. And I really don't want to butcher the franchise because, as I stated earlier, they are technically a playoff team. So it's not really a full rebuild, but we can kind of kick it into rebuild mode. You know, with Rudy Gay being gone, as I already stated, can trade Rudolph, and then just basically build around Gasol and Bayless. Or not Bayless, Conley rather, my bad. And Marc Gasol gets the rebound, dishes it to Conley. Conley gets stopped, no fast break. They leave him wide open for the long three. He misses. I don't know who that was. It was Lee, I believe Courtney Lee or something like that. We get the block with Conley. Lee shoots another three, and this time it is good. 18-14 with 1:50 left in the first half. We're doing pretty good against the Bulls. This could have went way worse than it has. Not really, you know. We're not a bad team. I usually, you know, when I do rebuilds and stuff like this, I usually use bad teams, but you know, everybody, it seems, on YouTube is doing, you know, the Jazz, the Lakers, the Magic, you know, all that stuff. We get the dunk with the foul. Chance for the three-point play.
More aggressive firing away out there.
And here we go. Tucker hits the free throw. Three-point play. We got a 7-point lead.
Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34.
Rose has the possession. Noah tries to set the screen. We go around it, though. Noah is driving on Gasol, and he does not hit it. We are coming out on top in the defensive battle, I do believe. We miss the shot with Jakeem Noah playing the good defense right in front of us. I'm still pretty excited about this. Derrick Rose hits the nice slam. just blew by the defense, and that is why he is arguably the best point guard in the association.
And back to the Bulls in the East. It wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose.
We missed the layup.
It was a group effort.
The Bulls are starting to get on a run. We got to hurry up and end it. We don't want to go into halftime without the momentum in the game. Just as I say that, we get a steal.
And with great coaching, too.
And Tucker.
And we're just going to try to take the last shot of the half. Dish it to Pondexter. Hit the crossover. Pass to Randolph. Randolph right under the rim. Can't hit. And that will end the half. 21-16.
Not only in your path, but in your head a little bit.
Close game as we wrap up the second.
I had to get a drink. I apologize.
In front.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Whoa.
It's the
All right.
the lead against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Out in
Pacers leaving the Timberwolves. The Pacers are in our division now. That is pretty important, but I'm not really going to worry about too much.
So far.
I will try to, however, simulate to a lot of division games. I will try to make sure I get blown out by the Heat. I will try to play the Thunder as well.
That unknown X factor. And
But, I really shooting the three with Allen, but he hits it this time. I like to, simulate no less than 3 games and no more than 5
putting up threes
at a time.
and fouls and so on.
That way, if we get on a cold streak, I can maybe get us out of it or continue it or do something.
Gauge the player as anyone at the 4 spot.
We really just, we gotta do what we gotta do. The Pacers will probably win the division. Honestly, they have a really, really, really good team, and I feel like the East is going to be way more competitive now, and it's not just going to be Miami every year, and the West will not just be the Thunder or those teams, the Thunder or the Clippers. They have the Heat in there now.
That kind of quote puts more
Lakers, Clippers, the Lakers really aren't a playoff team anymore, but what can I say? I'm a 90s child. I am used to the Lakers being the team. As Joakim Noah hits the long 2 with pressure right in his face. Our starting group is coming back on the floor.
I've forgotten about that. Yeah.
Conley running the court. Steps back.
It's a way of putting the ball.
We're going to run the 2K smart play here.
Marion, Indiana.
And it does not actually start. We lose the ball. Caron Butler comes up with the steal.
Outside Butler.
They try to get into the hoop. We deny them.
Into Noah.
We get the foul on Joakim Noah. He does not hit. Hopefully he doesn't hit both of his free throws.
Really solid
He hits the first one. We make a sub.
the past few years. I think part of it was not having
And he hits the second one as well. 22-26.
but not having really
Hopefully we do not let this lead slip away from us. That would be pretty depressing.
And Ed Davis is subbed in for Zach Randolph.
Give to Pondexter. Hit Davis under the rim. Gets in. Gets fouled by
Now for him.
Boozer. Shooting 2. Hits the first one. 27-22.
Yeah, Coach Thibodeau rode him pretty hard.
Hits the second one. 28-22. Unless I said second twice. Did I say second twice? I don't know. I'm really into this game right now. I apologize if I'm pausing a lot.
Are you surprised that he's become the warrior?
I am doing my absolute 100% best to not lose this game. You don't want to lose opening week, and you definitely don't want to lose opening week at home. And we missed what should have been an easy bucket. We had the size advantage there, but Heinrich just did not allow it.
Heinrich dishes Dishes to Butler.
Butler passes to Heinrich. Heinrich passes to Snell.
Feeds it to Butler.
Snell to Butler. Butler to Snell. Snell shoots the three and hits it.
That is not enough coverage.
Uh-oh. It's only a 3-point game now.
I mean, defense did not look
They appear to have had the better halftime adjustments.
like their moniker of grit and grind. It was their identity of toughness.
We get the foul,
They played.
I believe, on Boozer with Davis yet again.
Fashion style of
And Davis should be our, I really want to make him the franchise big man along with Marc Gasol. We get the block. Davis saves it from going out of bounds. Dish to Conley. Conley dish to Kufos. Kufos hits the easy layup. And that is how you run the fast break, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies, fellow YouTubers. Derrick Rose driving to the rim. And we get goaltending. I don't think it would have went in had he not hit it. Every time it looks like we're going to catch a break, we do not.
Hands to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Conley shoots the three and misses the wide open three.
Having to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage.
Heinrich hits the layup. It's a 1-point game here in Memphis.
Conley again throws.
And we're going to dish to Randolph. No, we're not. We're going to hit him in the leg. He wasn't ready for the pass.
Rose.
Boozer gets the steal there. They pass to Heinrich. Heinrich cuts it in, and he makes the layup. They have on a 15-6 run. We are now trailing by 1 point. It's time to up the tempo, hopefully. And we do. We get the lead back by 1 point. Hopefully we can get back on defense.
Attempts in the third. A second
Oh man, this is scary.
in the shot and game clocks. Rose goes back up, and that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 8 points.
3 consecutive baskets come right at the rim.
Seems like these two defensive teams are having a hard time stopping each other right now. Dish to Miller. Miller hits the three. We have a 2-point lead. 9 seconds until the fourth quarter. They do get the ball in the fourth quarter, so we have to make sure they don't score here.
1 on the clock.
We block it, and Boozer also misses. It would have counted, but it does not. Thank God.
Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Chris.
Start of the fourth quarter, 33-35. Bulls start with the ball.
Down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Now we've seen them make that extra.
Thought Rose was going to drive it in. He did not. Now he drives it in, and Randolph gets the block and the rebound after it bounces off Rose's head.
Out of baskets in transition.
Lee has the ball. He's looking to get rid of it. Gives it to Conley. Conley comes up. Dishes to Pondexter. Pondexter dishes to Randolph. Randolph with the easy layup. 4-point lead just like that.
Got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies.
Rose is waiting for something to develop. I don't know what. Carlos Boozer driving in on Lee. This is a mismatch. Now we got Randolph on Boozer. That's a better matchup. And I do believe that the foul is on Lee, because I definitely did not get the foul there.
In large part, it was
I didn't even go up. Lee smacked him in the arm though.
the bailout.
So he gets to shoot 2.
And Clark for Boozer.
And he misses the second one, so I guess it was a pretty good foul. We will never know what could have happened. Even though it was wide open, we dished to Gasol. Gasol goes over Boozer. Does not get the layup to drop. Bulls bring it back into our territory. Driving in, miss the layup on the good defense. And with the wide open lane, we hit the dunk, get the foul. 6-point lead. First foul on Derrick Rose. Lee hits the free throw.
I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
As I was saying with the Grizzlies earlier, they are a little bit on the older side. You know, they have they have a lot of veterans, I will say, instead of old. A lot of veterans. But, you know, hopefully we can both get younger and, you know, bring in some good talent. Maybe kind of usher in a brand new era. Rose with the nice jam. Went right past Conley, over Marcus Gasol and Lee with the two-handed tomahawk. Our coach calls a timeout, says, guys, what are you doing? I actually hit the pause menu. I did not mean to do that. We were going to put our starters out, but I said leave them in. They have to finish the game. The Bulls also leave their starters in. Gasol dishes to Conley. Conley to Lee. Lee back to Conley. Conley back into Gasol. Gasol goes right around Noah and hits the jam right back. 42-36. Still a 6-point game. 2:40 left. Noah tries to set up the pick. It does not work. Rose passes to... That's not Boozer. Who is that? Gibson. It's Taj Gibson. I forgot about Taj Gibson. Conley gets the foul on Taj Gibson. He's shooting 2. He made the first one. Makes the second one. 4-point game. And we are pushing it up court. Giving it to Gasol. Back to Conley. Slowing it down a little bit. Trying to kill the clock. Dish to Lee. Lee gets hit. Past to Pondexter. Pondexter hits the crossover. Dishes to Randolph. Randolph almost schools Taj Gibson. Marcus Gasol gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Pondexter. Kills some more clock. Lee is looking for space. He gets the space. He dishes. Oh my lord. Randolph almost made that. Randolph shooting 2. Hits the first one. Hits the second one as well. Back to a 6-point game. With about 2 minutes to go. God dang it, I keep pushing the wrong button. 6-point game, 1:55 left. Bulls call a timeout, get the ball in our territory, inbound to Rose. Rose is looking for someone to get open. Boozer gets open, dishes back to Rose. Looks like Rose is squaring us up. We're going to try to drive in yet again. And he does drive in.
Dunleavy, defended by Pondexter. That is good. That's 10 points for Joakim Noah.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line.
Bad pass by Conley. We almost get the steal right back, though. Butler hits it. Just a 2-point game now with 1:12 left. Oh, my nerves are irking me right now. Conley dishes to Lee. Lee dishes to Pondexter. Pondexter back to Lee. Lee with the pump fake. He doesn't bite. Dishes to Conley. Conley's driving it in. Passes over to Randolph. Randolph gets it right back after missing the layup. We're going to kill the clock a little bit more. Oh man, this game is riding on this shot. If they hit a 3 and we miss this one, we could lose. If they hit the 2, we're going to overtime. They get the steal. Trying to drive it in. Did not work. Pondexter goes up. Rose hits the windmill jam. Here's the replay. What a great dunk by Rose. We have 18 seconds to score, though. We are going to try to shoot last, maybe give us enough time to hit a second shot just in case we miss the first one. Pondexter drives in, dishes to Gasol. Gasol wide open, hits the layup. 4 seconds left in the game. And here we go.
Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
4 seconds left. The bell dings.
They simply need a basket here, Kevin. With this much time left.
3, 2, 1. Rose with the long three, and he doesn't hit it. We win this one, 46-44. We win the home opener in what was a tight game. It looked like it might have been a blowout at the beginning. They came back in the second half. And from there, it was a really, really, really good game. And I hope all of my games are like that. But I doubt they will be. Randolph wins player of the game. And that will do it.